Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh here with a deck profile for a deck I took to the Livonia, Michigan Regional yesterday. I ended up going 5-3 with this. I lost to Constellars, Gear and Blackwings. Blackwings was absolutely, I misplayed. I messed up badly. That was completely my fault. And Gear and Constellars just had too much back row for me to get through, which I'll talk about that later. But the deck I took was Spirit Herald of Perfection Spirits. So I'm going to show off the deck profile, and this is heavily based off of a build made by Nest Freak on Pojo. So I can't really take credit for the original, for any original ideas here. But I think that the highest form of flattery is mimicry. Or at least that's the excuse most net deckers use. Anyway, I ran 3 Herald of Perfection, only 2 Gaia Kuteno Megami, because I only drew into 2 once, and it's supposed to happen about 1 every 20 games, so that's about right. 3 Archlord Christia, 3 is too many, and 2 Duo. I did not have all of the cards for this deck that I was planning on in my final build. I ordered 2, I already had this Duo, I ordered 2 more, and only 1 of them came in time, so I ran a 3rd Christia over the 3rd Duo. But I like 3 Duo, 2 Christia a lot more. 3 Manju, so that's all the non-Spirit Engine. Spirit Engine, 3 Aratama, Stratos, 3 Nikitama, Caster Pollux type thing. 2 Rosetsu, Compulse, an attack position monster, Yaksha, send a back row back to the hand. 2 Izanami, discard 1 card to add a spirit from your deck, back from your graveyard back to your hand. Recycles for Aratama, you can discard this to draw a card and get a plus. Yamato no Kami, special summonable, 2200 beater, and whenever you destroys a monster by battles, you can destroy a back row. Really, really good for taking care of the fire formations and stuff like that. 2 Advanced Ritual Art, 3 Preparation of Rites, 3 Upstart Goblin, because everyone's talking about Patrick Hoban and bandwagoning, but the theory works. So whether or not you like the guy, or you think everyone's copying, it works, so do it. Triple Creature Swap, because if you Creature Swap a Spirit, you get their monster, and then you get your own Spirit back at the end of turn, which is insanely good. Triple Legacy, and a Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, which is a very versatile card for taking care of back row and other things. It takes care of pretty much anything, at least for 1 turn, and wrecks their draw. And if you already have Herald on the field when you use it, you can negate whatever you sent back. Extra deck, Laval Chain. These are the 4 main Ixies I went into in this deck. Daigusto Emerald to recycle Herald parts of the Herald, like if you sent all your Gaia Kuteno Megamis to the graveyard, you can recycle stuff with Emerald. Chain, send Advanced Ritual Art to grave, use Preparation of Rites, add Herald of Perfection to your hand, add Advanced Ritual Art, sets up Herald with 1 card. Exciton Knight, deck is a little slower than a few of the other decks this format, so you can use that to catch up. And Fairy Cheer Girl, which is just a good draw engine card. Black Ship, Pappy. I still think these 2 cards are amazing, even with number 101 and whatnot, so I think Black Ship and Pappy are still good. Diamond Dyer, I would run number 101 over this, but I don't have number 101 yet. Dweller, Roach, did not use this at all. I was thinking it'd be good against Licehorns, probably going to take that out. Cowboy, Maestro, Utopia. Utopia is a star card in this deck. 2500 is highly respectable. Pearl's the only generic rank 4 that goes over it, and Pearl sucks for obvious reasons. And you can protect Herald from being beaten over, so if they have a BLS or a JD or something, you could save your Herald for 2 turns. Star Liege, didn't use it, but still good. Constellar Omega and Ptolemy M7, both of these guys are pretty good. I didn't use them, but I have in testing, so I like them. Side deck, 1 Rosetsu, 1 Izanami, 1 Yaksha, 1 Yamato, which lets me... It just makes the Spirit Engine more flexible. I can take out Yakshas. I took out Yaksha a lot because most decks don't need to have their back row bounced. That's not very helpful. Or if you just need a 1900 beater, or if they don't have boss monsters, you can take out Rosetsu. It just makes the Spirit Engine very flexible. Mind August. A Bujin player I went against and beat thought I was main decking this. And no, Mind August, you just use it to send So if a deck sets up its graveyard, you can recycle. You can send all their graveyard back to their deck. Very good against Boojins. Malcat, absolutely murders Fire Fist. 2 Raigeki Break to take out skill drains and stuff. 2 Iron Wall. Used this against the Boojin player. He was actually able to get rid of my Herald, but he still couldn't do anything because of Iron Wall, so I just sat on a My Stroke for days. 3 Decree. All the decks that I lost to used very heavy back row, so I'm thinking about putting these in the main and taking out the traps that I have in the main right now, but I'm still testing that, and I'll make a decision on that later. And 2 Mist Body. I didn't use this at all, but I use it against decks like Lightsworn and stuff that can easily drop beaters that could just run over Herald. So just let me know what you think of this deck. I'm taking it to another regional at Garden City in 2 weeks. So if anyone has any suggestions for that, or if you want to come talk to me at a regional, if you're going to be there, I would love to meet people. Like, there was one guy from a chat group I'm in who was also at the regional, and we didn't know about it. So, but we're hoping to meet up there in 2 weeks. So if you're going to Garden City, let me know. If you have suggestions for the deck, put them down there. If you like the deck, think it's creative, like it up, and check out Nest Freak on Pojo, because he deserves all the credit for this deck. He really does. This is like 3 cards off from his build. So let me know what you think about all of that stuff, and peace out, YouTube.